I got shit that can go on the club and shit, man. Like, my shit for boss. If you ain't no boss, you ain't gonna understand. Remember when I was waiting for better days? Had a dating feeling like shit wasn't gonna change. I stacked them hills and put that money in the safe. Only money combos, now ain't got no time to waste. Go teach yourself, don't worry about who never taught you. Your folks start jumping when they see you making balls moves. Just to get to all these.
Are we ready?
I just started.
Quiet. Alright, finna get started. And we started. It's the 90. Hey, it's the 95's podcast dedicated to the hustle. Whatever your hustle is, do it purposefully. It's Hustle 101. I am Drew.
I am Brent.
I'm Kerry.
It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot going on. I just want to say I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful just to be able to do this. I'm just thankful for everything that I have, and everything that I will get in the future. But my heart goes out to George Floyd and that tragic lynching that we seen on Instagram. That's how I describe it. Those are lynchings. That's not.
I can't even watch the full video.
Say what?
I can't even watch that full video.
Yeah, I ain't want to watch the full video, but I don't know. Just okay. When it happened that day, I had to go to work. Not even that. I take it back. When I seen Ahmaud Arbery get killed, we the same age as he is, right? So when I seen that, I just had this funny feeling in the pit of my stomach. I'm like, man, I don't even feel like going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt unsafe. That was the first time ever in my life that I really felt unsafe just to go outside. And I'm not even talking about the coronavirus and nothing like that, because I always had to go outside anyway, just wear a mask. But I'm talking about for my safety as far as being a black man and just seeing that. I've witnessed this since, for me personally, it started seeing Trayvon. In every age from 17 on up to now, it was just somebody my age. It was like all the time. And I don't know, it just did something to me. And I just, first time, I'll be honest, the first time I really felt like scared. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
it made me feel like I didn't matter anymore. Like it made me feel like if I go outside, it didn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like my life was disregarded in that factor. It's an odd feeling to have.
It is an odd feeling. That it's a feeling that I don't know if it ever go away. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of just, I know.
My bad, bro.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It's a feeling that you always be paranoid.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't think you should feel like that as if we are supposedly American citizens. We all have the same rights. We all have the same, like I said, the same rights as others. We shouldn't feel governed by the same rules and all that. So, the amendments and things like that. We shouldn't feel threatened or feel just scared. You know what I'm saying? But they say they scared, but we really got a reason. Like every time they talk about our reactions to situations that they put us through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. You judge us off the actions that you put us through.
Right.
You judge us off how we react.
Yeah.
This is DNA passed down. Like my grandma would tell me, you know what I'm saying? Watch out for them white folks.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
You know what I mean?
And that's like
up in the South too.
Facts. That's
yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Watch them white folks.
That's a statement we always gonna live with. I don't think like there's many rational black people that you will meet, especially like you say in the South, that don't have that notion of just being cautious of every white person you come across. Sure. And like, you know what I'm saying, you meet a lot of cool white people that whether they're coworkers, friends, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But it's like you always keep that in the back of your mind that whatever go down between us, the narrative is always gonna be in your favor before it is mine. And I'm not the type of person to try to judge a white person or anything like that, but just certain times you just can't help but like just being you gotta walk on eggshells. That's how I feel. You just gotta walk on eggshells when it comes to dealing with people who don't experience what you experience. It's an interesting time in our generation too. Man, I wish my dog could have been here, because we was chopping it up the other day about like understanding the context of a generation when you're talking about understanding people. Right. So like in this generation, more so with the youth, the millennials, black and whites, the I feel like with white people, the compassion is more there, but it's still, you know, a gap in the understanding just because of how we were raised. You know, we were raised by people who felt the effects of segregation and you know, the war on drugs and, you know,
apartheid,
all that. You know what I'm saying?
My granddaddy still don't use shell.
Yep.
I feel that. Though.
My grandmama told me don't go to shell.
She still don't use shell.
And then on the other side, you got them raised by the people who want to forget. You know what I'm saying? Who want to act like this never happened, or you know what I'm saying? Who just want to believe that it's such a perfect world now because we live in the 21st century.
Yeah.
And technology is so far advanced. You know what I'm saying? They're naive to it because it's like it's not their world. It's not their reality.
We live in two different Americas.
Oh, for
Facts.
sure.
We literally live in two different Americas, bro. Like,
It's always been that way though.
it's always been two different Americas, but I mean, this is.
We were brought here to bear the burden of this country, while white people came here to live lavishly. In realistic terms, here, white people immigrated here due to religious issues, and that's how they ended up here in the first place.
Yeah,
So
we were just casualties.
Exactly. So it's like, not only are they like being hypocrites because you brought us here. Well, yeah, we had a few of us here beforehand, but y'all wanted us here. You know what I'm saying? We didn't come to your country and then come pick y'all up. Y'all came and picked us up for the free cruise.
It's the reason why a lot of them rich.
Factual. So it's like it's crazy because it's like some white people, they look at it and they're like, they get mad about like the looting, for instance, and it's like, you know, they say, you guys need to direct your anger to something that's actually meaningful. Well, what would be meaningful would be going to kill the police officer, but we're not gonna do that because we trying to approach it peacefully. You know what I'm saying? We trying to prove the point of a regard for human life, and that's the thing that a lot of white people are completely missing. They see the looting and they think that's the face of it all, but the reality is we've been oppressed for 400 plus years.
Even to that point, like just playing devil's advocate, I kind of agree with that to an extent. As far as, you know, looting is not, and I don't even like to say looting because, you know, I mean, granted that's what it is, but it's not us. The majority of it is not even us. No. You know what I'm saying? But like, yes, we are in the streets. Yes, we mad as hell. Yes, we burning shit down. But it's like, is violence the answer? No, but it damn sure get niggas to listen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm gonna go on a conspiracy theorist tip. I don't even think this is conspiracy. I think this is straight facts. I seen a girl tweet. She was saying that her grandmother was saying this is the same thing they was doing to them in the 60s. Mm-hmm. They would protest, and then you have a few instigators that would entice things. Because I know we all seen the video of the police officer breaking windows at the AutoZone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I also seen another video. I think it was in Minnesota where it was a pile of bricks on, you know what I'm saying, just sitting on a corner.
Yeah, waiting to be thrown.
Just waiting to be thrown. So who dropping these bricks off? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, who dropping these bricks off and who, you know what I'm saying? So we seeing that. You feel me? But we seeing, I feel like a lot of times, it's a few instigators, and people have said this, they're hired to start, entice.
Fire, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? They use our emotions.
For sure. But they've been doing that for years. It was a couple years ago in Chicago where there was a shoe truck that they dropped off in the hood and opened the back of it, and they just left it there.
A shoe truck?
A shoe truck. A truck full of shoes.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that.
And they left it in the hood, and they arrested everybody who went over there and took the shoes off of it.
What?
You see what I'm saying?
Like
so
on
it's
some
like they put it there
you,
to watch us do.
You feel me?
See what we gonna do, and then when we do wrong, it's like, all right, now
you gonna put it in the neighborhood with people who struggle to even buy the simple necessities.
Exactly.
And then you finna put some big name brand shoes on the truck, man.
Exactly.
Some of these mothers and fathers out here struggle to just try to get their kids clothes.
Kids ain't never seen a pair of them shoes.
They ain't never seen. I'm gonna take them too. The fuck. Yeah. But see, that's how they play with us, bro. They play with us. They biggest tricksters, bro. Yeah. The biggest tricksters.
They the ones that throw the rocks and they hide
their hand,
man. Oh, why y'all getting so mad?
That shit is wild, bro. But I do. I do commend the white people that do use their voices to say things and try the best to do what they can do, but even their voices are drowned out because it's a majority
it's a bigger picture that is a little bit above all of us individually.
Yeah. It's crazy because I mean, these are the same people that were saying, well, we don't get the Colin Kaepernick kneeling and you get it now.
You
understand? Now?
you get it now? The statement the NFL released. Oh man, I don't remember what they said verbatim, but basically saying we stand with America in these troubling times, and we feel for the Lord.
That shit.
Yeah, like we feel for the family of George Floyd. I was like, wow,
that's some bullshit, really? Bro.
Really?
That is some bullshit.
That's like the
all them players
that
got
bad
fined
for the slaves. You did it.
You feel?
I was one of my greatest niggas.
It's like, well, you contributed. You like that. What do you mean?
I'm talking
That's
about
crazy. That's wild.
everybody.
That shit is-
Players got fined. Motherfucking had to.
I think that's what a lot of these
Colin Kaepernick just got signed.
Man, just so happened.
But that's some bull. I said this that. Oh my god, bro, that shit is playing in your face, bro. It ain't nothing but tricks and pandemics. That shit is dead in your damn face, bro. That shit is dead in your damn face. Ain't nobody said shit about COVID-19.
Nah.
Hey, I saw a girl tweet that same thing you just said. Like, damn, what happened to Corona? This nigga was like, it's halftime racism performance.
Hey, then look, somebody said coronavirus is up 3-0 in the finals. Here come racism.
Corona blew a 3-1 lead.
Corona blew a 3-1 lead. Man, that shit is wild. But like, even with this, black people have been doing this for a long time. Like, even like how we taking this and using it to the best of our advantage. We don't. I mean, at this point.
So let me ask you this now as a hypothetical question here, and this is just for the reactions of black people. You know, what does it do for our cause if we know this not gonna happen, but if per se a white man is killed by a black cop in that same form and fashion? What do we do as black people? You know what I'm saying? What's our next move?
Accountability.
Do we say hi? It was 1 for 1. Got one of y'all's hi. Now y'all feel like
it ain't gonna work like that though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never work like that.
Exactly.
We have to hold that person accountable.
Exactly.
For their actions. Because when I'm telling you, when a black police officer does something,
he'll be in jail before the night's over with. He'll be murdered before the night's over.
I know a police officer.
But then that's where a lot of frustration gonna come in too. Is like, okay, we had to get out hundreds of thousands and millions of tweets and videos and shit for you to just arrest this man.
And
you know what I'm saying?
To keep it a buck, they arrested that man to save his life. Because if he leave him out on the street, somebody gonna get him.
Ain't they
arrested
have like
him and put a $500,000 bond on him, so he can't leave either.
Ain't they had like 200 cops? My bad, cut you off. But they had like 200 cops like defending his house.
At one point, they had people protecting his house. So it's like, you know, they ain't have a choice but to arrest him, man. That's the only place that he'll be safe. Throw him in a cell. Can't nobody get to him. So it's like, don't misinterpret the fact that they arrested him for when they trying to save him. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing I don't like is, well, why we got to loot? I'm telling you, keep fucking with people.
Man.
You keep fucking with people. You
Man.
keep messing with people, and you keep thinking we ain't finna take that shit. We gonna tear this corporation up. That's what the United States is. It's a big ass corporation. We gonna burn this bitch down.
But that goes back to my point with, like, you know, it gets people attention, but you know, what are we gonna do after that? Like,
that's a good question.
I like what Killer Mike said. Now, I ain't got all the answers. I really don't know shit about shit. But, you know, organize, strategize, and mobilize. It's like, where do we go? I saw a lady scrolling on Facebook, and she mad at Jay-Z. You know, people get mad that celebrities not talking, speaking up or whatever. And she mentioned something about Jay-Z, like this why Kaepernick was kneeling. She was mad that he was talking about moving past the kneeling, like we're past kneeling, and it just kind of goes back to that point where it's like, you know, yes, we got their attention. You got their attention by kneeling. You got their attention by burning down these buildings. Yeah. So, what do we do next? Yeah. Now we got your attention. Now what do we do?
And I honestly think that comes down to not having a real leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, the civil rights movement had leaders, people who were actually moving for this thing. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have that no more. We don't have an MLK. We don't have a Malcolm X. We don't have a Rosa Parks.
Because they killed them.
I mean,
that's
I
my
don't.
point. We ain't really gonna go that far no more, bro. And I honestly think that's one of our problems right now is nobody willing to really take it there. You know what I'm saying? Like back in G, motherfuckers was ready to die for the cause. Now if I see you outside and the police finna blow your brains out, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens next. The phone comes up next.
Man, you see this?
Nigga in the face.
You feel, bro? I'm
I
telling you.
Stand back and watch that, G.
You just got to take that licking. I told my granddaddy that I was talking on the phone with him like I just can't stand him. I'm gonna take that lick.
Man,
I'm gonna take that lick, bro.
Man.
I'm gonna. Hey, look, I see somebody and I know it's because you know you can resist an unlawful arrest. You can do that. But to them it wouldn't be smart.
And then it's like, what's the degree of citizen's arrest? Can you arrest a police officer? Because that's the thing that you can definitely have a citizen's arrest.
The only thing about citizen's arrest is you just know that the person you trying to arrest, they can hit your ass back.
They can come back.
They come back. That's the whole Ahmaud Arbery situation. I seen the guy was talking about these people were making a citizen's arrest. The fuck are you supposed to be?
You feel me?
Yeah, what the fuck you supposed to be? Yeah, you got guns on me, you feel me? I'm finna comply with you.
You feel me?
I don't know you.
Away from me.
Get the fuck away from me. Hey, I'm finna swing, man. You got guns pointed at me and you shooting at me. The fuck? I'm finna fight for my life. But you finna make a citizen's arrest off some accusations because I look like somebody, or even when the guy that house he went into, that guy already knew he'd been going to the house because I guess he was going to the house just to look at the improvements of it so far. Oh, okay, he didn't put the pillars up. All right. Come back the next day. Oh, okay, he didn't put drywall up. All that. He just looking at it as a progress. That makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That somebody's looking at something.
They stop 12 seconds out of their day to admire some architecture.
And the guy that owns the house already knew he had been coming. He already knew he was coming. He already knew what he was doing. He was just looking. He didn't steal nothing. They just seen a black guy in the neighborhood and it made them nervous. They don't mind their business. That's the problem. They don't mind their business.
They don't mind their business.
They don't mind their business and they want to be in our business.
They want to be in our business. They think every one of us doing wrong. Everybody ain't a good nigga, so we got to tell on everybody.
Yeah, that shit is wild, man.
It's uncomfortable. It's really
that's what I'm saying. It makes you uncomfortable just to.
It's uncomfortable, G.
It's
really
uncomfortable.
is.
It's uncomfortable as hell, man. But like I said, man, rest in peace to George Floyd. Condolences go out to his family. Stephen Jackson as well, because they was good friends. Yeah, man, this is just
all the unspoken people.
All the unspoken, that never made it. They never made it.
That never get vocalized or heard of. You know, the heart goes out to you.
What's her name? Breonna Taylor, her husband, boyfriend. I think it was a husband or boyfriend. He got his charges dropped. So
That's good.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
He got his charges dropped. So shout out to that. He should have never been charged in the first place. Rest in peace to her as well.
So I've been kind of lost in that. I've been seeing her name, but I haven't bothered to look it up. What was that situation?
Basically, the police came and they did a raid on the wrong house.
What?
Yeah.
They did a raid on the wrong house. They came in on a warrant, quotations, buzzing to the house. Again, you sleep in your home. You hearing gunshots. Your first things to do as a citizen of America, I'm going to use my Second Amendment right to bear arms. And I'm shoot back. I don't know who you are. You're not announcing yourself. You're not saying, hey, this is police and we hit it, yada yada. You just coming in, busting the door down, shooting. So what you think I'm gonna do? Shoot back. And then that fired his wife or girlfriend. I don't know if it was his wife or girlfriend, but she ended up getting killed. She was an EMT. I forget what state it was in. But yeah, they charged him with shooting at the police. They charged him with that, but the charges were dropped because
we killed your wife. My bad.
We killed your wife. My bad.
Yeah.
Ain't that some bullshit, bro? But you gonna lock, man, bro? It's like a fucked up parody show.
It really is.
It's like some of the shit you cannot believe is happening.
It really is. And to think that what really baffles me is like watching white people like get upset because we have something to say. Period.
I seen a white lady say that. I seen a white lady say, she was like, so you mean to tell me white people, we getting mad off of their reactions of things we put them through. So you go through 400 years of slavery, 50 years of segregation, After that, you have not the reconstruction era, but the what we have today. So you expecting me not to be upset of the things I go through, not to feel the type of way, just want me to take this shit? No, I'm not finna take this shit. I'm not finna sit here and that's another thing, man. I'm not finna sit. I might sound like, I don't know. If I'm finna say it, fuck it. These people that get on, like black people, that's why I be mad at. We get on Instagram and we get the fucking singing, and I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I seen a video, dude. He was singing, had blood on the shirt. And I'm like, bro, ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Make us like some old pussy ass beggars. But I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Man, I seen people a video of folks out doing the cubic shuffle while they protest. I said, what? In there, Black family reunion.
Man, what the fuck is this, bro?
What the fuck?
If you don't pick up your goddamn gun and shit.
Hey, man, if you don't slap one of these white folks, what the hell?
Man, I remember down in Montgomery, it was a group of ASU students.
When the Taco Bell burned down?
Not even that.
Oh.
Not even that. They was protesting at a Trump rally downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Police came and moved the students. These motherfuckers walking across the street singing, I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Turn me around.
Fuck is this, the 50s?
I was like, bro.
Shit, man.
This ain't it, man. That ain't it, man.
Bro, we like a whole bunch of beggars. Please, master, don't beat the ass no more. We used to just singing. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear you singing, and I don't want to hear that, man.
Motherfucking tired, man.
We motherfucking tired, man. For real. You feel me? I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to hear you saying, well, why do we have to loot? Why the fuck they gotta kill us?
Right.
You feel me? Because they got insurance. They got insurance. They can get this shit back.
Yeah.
All that Target and all that shit, they can get all that shit back. Dior, Gucci, they can get all that shit back. Ain't like they gave a fuck about us anyway. They get all that shit back.
That's a good lick.
That's a mean lick. Niggas, and I really hope a couple of brothers come up off of that. Cause that's a mean lick.
Nah, for real.
That's a mean lick.
Man,
I see you with that Dior on, bro. I see you stepping, bro. I see it. From head to toe.
Yes, sir.
What you got there for the brick?
Yeah, it only cost me a brick.
It only cost me a brick, man.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, rock that shit, man. Fuck that, man. Rock that shit.
Rock that. It is what it is, dog.
Man, but like I said, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I like to listen to Raspberry Ross, man, a lot. And he was saying, like he said, he wasn't encouraging nobody to go out there and protest. But he said, I throw you a lifeboat if you go out there, you feel me? Because I know what it's like. I was in Ferguson. I know the tactics that they finna use. I know what they finna do and all this. So I throw you a lifeboat if you're trying to go out there. But just know, the courts is closed.
Yeah.
Your ass will sit in jail and they gonna make sure they arrest some black folks. That's why I kind of felt the way when what's his name, Carlos. You know what I'm talking about?
I ain't familiar.
The activist down here.
You talking about Buddy that was leading the march when Buddy at the mall got killed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him. But okay,
I don't know much about him. I just word of mouth. I heard he was shady, but I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know. The only thing is I had to say to dispute what he said was about we finna hit the Galleria. Okay, y'all hit that. They know y'all coming.
Yeah.
You setting these folks up to fail.
Yeah. When you protest,
because it's gonna be us that's gonna take the lick.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be us that take that shit. You feel it's gonna be us that take that shit.
Did y'all see pictures from that protest? Motherfucker, like just from what I saw, it seemed like people that were even on the front line wasn't even taking the protest seriously. Like I saw.
That sound like Birmingham, no.
Bro, I saw pictures of some dudes looking like, you know what I'm saying, like he hollered at the chicks next to him like, shit, what you doing after this? Right. Goddamn, motherfuckers.
Shit, we here for the cause. I'm trying to get in them draws. What's
up? Message.
Hey, shit, we here for the cause. I'm trying to get in them draws. What's happening? Man, fuck out of here, bro. Man, no, I mean, I understand the ride, but like, I understand the point of them in Minnesota. We fed up. Fucking, I'm coming at your shit. We fed up. We protested. It was a peaceful protest. I understood that. In Atlanta, it was a peaceful protest. I understood that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the fuck is our plan in Birmingham?
Stop.
You get what I'm saying?
Stop.
just hitting the Galleria ain't saying shit.
it ain't.
You feel me? Just hitting the we going straight to. We just coming straight. The police was already there, ready.
And then the thing is, it's like half of them stores just emptied out everything that was in there.
Man, if they know you coming. And we got a couple of niggas coming through in about 15, 20 minutes.
And see,
Shut
the
everything
thing
down.
the thing is with people in Birmingham is we don't know how to move in silence. We don't. Everything that people do in Birmingham, they like to broadcast it from social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. It's all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
It should have been a
Well,
quiet.
we protesting it, and then it's like 85 comments on where we protesting it. That's not how it's supposed to go.
Man, it should be a quiet word of mouth. Pass it along.
Pass it along.
Pass it
We
along.
supposed
We're
to
going to
be
be
using
down here at the park at this
encrypted
time.
messages.
Hey, quit putting all this shit on these folks' platform
Man.
so they can be ready. We trying to catch these niggas off guard.
Man, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy.
Again, I want to play devil's advocate. How many? Say we do this. Say you send around like a chain message, right?
Right.
To a bunch of people, say, look, this what we going. This what we. I believe people actually tried that at one point.
I believe it. Yeah.
When I want to say down in Montgomery, what's his name? Michael Gunn. I don't want to get his name wrong.
Greg Gunn.
Greg Gunn.
Yeah, Kenny uncle.
Yeah. When he got killed, people were trying to organize in Montgomery. Send a chain message to a bunch of people saying, "Look, this is what we gonna do."
Right.
Ooh, did that and the third,
Mm-hmm.
and then like one of the highlighted parts of the messages was, "Do not put this on social media."
Do not do that shit, bro. These people looking at your shit. Like,
And then that's exactly what ended up happening.
that's exactly.
Of course.
You know?
Exactly.
It's all. It just take one. All it takes is one nigga.
Are you trying to be seen?
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying? Are you trying to be
get the
seen? Are you?
credit for going out to I'm doing it, or are you just saying I'm doing it for the sake of doing it?
You feel what I'm saying?
Some
Like,
people
what's
just
the
do
what's
it
your
just
what's
to
your
say they did it, you know?
what's your objective here?
Yeah.
You saying what's the objective here? Because like I said, in Atlanta and in Minnesota, it was peaceful protest. It was peaceful protest until you had a couple instigators.
For sure.
Don't just go out there and just start instigating shit. That's not what happened.
Exactly.
That's not. These people was out here protesting peacefully. Yeah, this is crazy, man. I really hope all the protesters that was out there doing what they was trying to do, they get freed, man.
I just hope that we see some type of change from this. I'm sorry. It's not that it's just like I'm glad that people are protesting. I want to see a change. I want to see something happening. Because it's like, now that I have a daughter, it's like having that conversation of trying to explain to her, like, if we get pulled over and you hear daddy start talking to this man like he the mouser, just know I'm trying to save our life. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you shouldn't have to
You
do
shouldn't
that.
have to do
Like,
that,
when I first learned how to drive, this is the same thing my granddaddy did. When they pull you over, make sure you got your hands so they can see. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't make no sense. We the only ones that get that talk. So unless you get that talk, you can't understand where I'm coming from.
I swear.
But yeah, man, yeah, it's crazy. Let's talk some music. Just lighten up the mood.
There we go.
Line-
Freddie Gibbs' album is tough.
That shit smacks.
That's tough.
I haven't listened to it.
What?
Hey, Lil Yachty ain't bad either.
No, bro.
Lil Yachty
I
ain't-
never like dislike your little boat, to be honest with you, bro.
I ain't either. But he was more of the that class that came in at 16. That was on the
Yeah.
that really changed the
It was a different kind of
conversation.
sound coming
Yeah.
from rap, right?
But this right here, I like the production. I like his flow. He got a song with Tyler Creator and A$AP Rocky on there. Yeesh.
That boy
Oh, and
hell.
Tierra Whack.
That
Yeesh.
boy hell right there, boy.
Yeah, that boy nasty.
Maze put me on Sadie Hendrix. Dude name, I want to say that's his name, Sadie Hendrix. He looked like he from Florida, probably Jacksonville or something.
What does it look like from Florida look like? Let me just clarify that real quick.
You know what Florida look like.
You feel me?
you know what? Shout out to all my Florida.
Shout out to my Florida boys.
Yeah, all them Florida boys. You know,
My
you know-
Floridians.
Floridians. You know exactly what Florida look like.
You feel? Hold on.
They
hold
have
on.
a distinct look.
If I
swear.
I bet if I show you this album cover, you'll be like, yeah, he from Florida.
Florida boy. Oh yeah.
He
Silhouette.
didn't even see the nigga face. I didn't even see the nigga
It's a
face.
silhouette, bro.
Yeah.
That's Florida boy.
He Florida, all right.
Look like Darwin from the Wild Thorn.
That black-hearted demon.
Hey,
Okay.
That
I
shit's
fuck
fire.
with it. I like. That's what I love about black people, bro. We just have all these distinct because I know from what black people are not monolithic.
Nah.
We all come in different shades and
got so
different.
many flavors.
So different, so many. That's what make it so lovely. That's what make it so lovely. Cause you can't have that many flavors.
Water don't taste good by itself.
Water don't taste good by itself, man. Water don't. Let's say that shit again. Water don't taste good by itself. Need some flavor in that motherfucker. Damn. Back to music. Hey, but Freddie Gibbs is hard. Freddie Gibbs, I fuck with the Freddie Gibbs. I fuck with the Freddie Gibbs.
I'm just, honestly, now, after hearing this many features from Tyler, the Creator, I'm ready for him to drop another album, bro, because he sounded like the old Tyler. And it's like, yo, bring that back. Bring that back, please.
Yeah.
And his flow is different. He talking about something different now. You know what I'm saying? But the flow is unique. It's still.
Whoa. Pause that. This just ended. Y'all know the group Anonymous?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is from Say Cheese TV. Say Cheese TV just posted that the person Anonymous has deleted the web of the Minneapolis Police Department and released docs that prove Trump was heavily involved with messing with 13-year-olds. Hacked Chicago cop radio played and Fuck the Police song. Yeah. Exposed the royal family for killing Princess Diana and more.
They killed her. Apparently, they killed her because she was exposing the fact that they was a part of a sex trafficking ring of people.
They do some weird shit, bro. The white do some weird. The white boy crazy. They do some weird shit, bro. They do some weird shit, bro. They do some weird shit, and I just be like, oh, what the fuck is y'all on?
It really goes to show you it's a bigger picture going on.
Oh, way bigger picture, bro.
Way
bigger picture, bro. It's just it ain't even about the whole racism thing, man. If we just getting off of that, bro, white people do some wicked ass shit, bro. So I'm talking about even to their own people. They do some wicked ass shit, bro. Wicked. It is insane, bro.
It's literally insanity. But on a different note, though, talking about the protest once again, I have a friend of mine. He's from France, born and raised in France. And so we were talking about how the French, they revolt every 2 or 3 years. And they do the same stuff, burning buildings down, fighting the police. It was literally on the news, I want to say 3 months ago. And because they want equality amongst their people. Mm-hmm. And they get changed. And it's people really looking at us crazy for doing that. And it's other people in the world do it all the time.
All the time. I think we spoiled in America.
Yeah, because we're supposed to be free here. But the second we go outside to protest, it's what are they doing? What are they doing in this free country? Doing free stuff.
Because it's free to you.
Yeah.
It's free to you. It's good for you. It's good. You can go outside and have the old 4th of July barbecue and all this other shit. Nah.
But the second we start celebrating Juneteenth is a problem.
It's a problem.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all care folks.
That's part of that American arrogance to think that our way is the way, our way is the right way.
Man, you know how other people in other countries look at America?
They laugh at us.
They really look. Man, these motherfuckers are wild.
Crazy.
That shit is wild.
Everything that happened in America is fucking MTV. Real talk.
No, for real, they really do. They really do.
That's America. It's MTV to them. It's all crazy all the time, and Tupac dancing in the background. You see Tupac?
Hey.
In the White House.
I think the perfect meme I saw to describe America is we are a third world country with a Gucci belt on.
Yikes.
Damn.
That's tough.
Dang,
the Gucci belt is the military. That's the crazy part.
Shit, why you playing?
That's the big floss.
Yeah, I think again our police is very militarized though.
Y'all ever seen that stand up that Michael Shea Matters? I think that's what it's called.
I believe I've seen that.
He got one joke and it made so much sense when he said it. Your First Amendment right is the right to say whatever you want. So which makes sense that the Second Amendment right following that is the right to bear arms. So if you're going to say what the fuck you want to say, you better be able to defend yourself.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's tough.
Hell yeah, man.
That's crazy. That's the first two things we gave a fuck about when we writing the laws of this goddamn.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I went in academies,
honestly,
because I was looking to buy a new gun.
Yeah.
I went in academies yesterday, and I went in, and the gun section was damn near empty. I'm talking about all the accessories, the gun, damn near empty. I'm like,
it's easy to get a gun here in Alabama.
It is, but this is what I said. Yup, something to go down. Yeah, it's about that time.
Bruh, it's crazy because my wife moved there from Chicago, right? And before she was able to get a driver's license, I went and got her concealed carry license.
Smart.
Man, she didn't have no proof that she lived in Alabama whatsoever. it was like the day after she moved here, bro. And we went and got her a concealed carry license that day. Wow. And it's like, they don't give a damn here now. I mean, you get you a gun, it's like a lollipop, boy, give me a quarter, you get you one.
Which one you want?
Which one you want?
We got 9, we got Glocks, we got automatics.
The NBA is looking to start back the season in July?
On July the 31st.
July the 31st.
That's what they looking at. Adam Silver gotta approve that. But they looking to do it in Disney too.
Start back as in like pick up where they left off.
So they proposed a bracket. And it's like the top 12, no, not 12. The top, I want to say 10 teams from each conference. They go for like the playoff positions through this one bracket. It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy because like some of these teams playing each other, you don't know who the fuck gonna win. And I know these niggas mad because like during the season we were supposed to be the 8th seed. Now we gotta play the 10th seed. They might beat us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's a realistic
It's not gonna be East versus West either. I think
it's a complete mix-up.
I seen some with the Lakers playing the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
I see.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
And y'all ain't got nobody else back though. But I think the Grizzlies in the West for some reason. They're in the West.
Yeah, they said the NBA is planning a Thursday's vote.
Vancouver's in Canada.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe because they used to be Vancouver Grizzlies. I didn't know if they had anything to do with it.
I think that's why they were out of West is because they was in Vancouver, but I believe Vancouver is in Canada. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Vancouver in Canada. They was Vancouver Grizzlies, and then like it was the Utah Jazz. It was actually
the Notes.
It was who switched? What Hornets like the New Orleans?
New Orleans Hornets and
that's actually a weird.
Because it shouldn't be the New Orleans Jazz.
No.
I'm saying, wouldn't that make sense? The New Orleans Jazz. What the fuck did you?
I feel it. Yeah. It's like
I mean, they didn't try to go by themes because we be the Birmingham fucking robbers or some shit.
You feel me? Washington
Birmingham
Bullets. What the fuck?
That was wild, bro. Everybody thought about that. The Washington Bullets.
Right.
That shit is wild.
Hey.
Everybody think about that.
They were talking about them trains, but what you talking about?
I used to have a Bullets jersey too.
Man.
Damn. We all got quiet in the second. Damn.
Was it a Michael Jordan jersey?
Yeah, it was. It was.
I
think it was fake though.
That's kind of crazy.
But you know.
Right.
Nigga walking around with a Kwame Brown jersey.
That nigga suck, bro. That dude is suck. But anyway, back to the NBA. The NBA is planning a Thursday vote of the league's board of governors.
That'll be tough.
Where owners are expected to approve Commissioner Adam Silver's recommendations on format to restart the season in Orlando, Florida. So it's going to be that big-ass AAU tournament.
That's kind of tough, though, because from what I hear, they also opening up Disney World in phases. They trying to do Universal Studios first.
Let me tell you this, bro. By that last, in the middle, if they approve this in the middle of that playoff series, you finna see a crowd of folks.
Oh, yeah.
You finna see a crowd of folks, bro.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, bro, you can't stop people from not going. You can't. Ain't no way.
I'm telling you, if they don't say nothing about these damn numbers rising in coronavirus or the COVID,
we know it was a hoax.
Some ain't right.
If
I don't hear nothing in the next month,
the tests come back in 10 days, my dude.
If I don't hear nothing in the next 10 about nothing,
man,
I know something.
Man, because that's serious. If them numbers do not go up after all these protests and people, like if you look at the videos,
man, Jaylen Brown out there in Atlanta right now. He was out there in Atlanta the other day, no mask,
none,
no
That's
mask.
what I was about to say. The office is not wearing masks. Half the protesters not wearing masks.
I saw Dennis Rod. I got a name. Dennis Smith Jr. out at, in Carolina with Cole. He ain't have on no mask either
at all.
So they out here
Loose. Cole had a mask on though.
Yeah, Cole had a mask.
But yeah, they said this format is likely would include regular season games and play-in games.
Right.
So
man, everybody's just trying to capitalize.
That's it, bro.
No, bro. I'm not trying to have a bleeping history where we just don't have an MVP or a championship team or a defensive player. Like that's crazy to me.
But then if we do this, they gonna start right back in October.
They better. Like that ass here, boy.
They gonna start right back in October.
Y'all
like
had a break. Y'all been at home quarantine. Y'all was great. Should have been
y'all got in-home gyms, don't it?
Right. Y'all got
I know LeBron been working his ass off.
What?
I know LeBron been working his ass off, bro. I already know.
You feel me?
He had the playoffs at his crib. Let me just do a little simulation. something.
Yeah, man, but NBA might be coming back.
That's fun, bro. That's exciting.
That is fun.
Because it's kind of depressing not having sports right now.
Is it really though?
Yes.
But they're showing the dumbest shit on ESPN right now, bro.
I already know. What was that? What was that the last weekend? We was watching.
Oh yeah, we went to Red Robin. Yeah.
Man, they had the
throwback game, and they were garbage, boy.
It was Steve Kerr was playing with the Spurs.
Boy,
wow.
They were garbage, boy. They were bad.
That's all they've been showing. Like throwback games and fucking marble racing.
Soccer. Oh, even soccer coming back.
Soccer, I feel like they could social distance with soccer, goddamn.
Yeah, cause they
damn near 18 if you report the whole game.
Not even that, brother. They so far apart from just in the stadium. They be so far apart from the field.
You ain't lying.
Shit.
They can't have fans in that motherfucker.
Man, what? Hell yeah.
I mean, but like, never mind. I don't know.
I think the ending of the coronavirus will be a really crazy thing, though. Like, as far as the pandemic goes and people wearing masks and the state, like, they enforcing curfews now. And it's like, you know, once that ends, how do we continue life as normal? You know what I'm saying? Because
motherfuckers ain't, that's the thing. They slowly gonna stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't finna forget this shit.
It's crazy that the first thing that overrides the whole corona conversation is racism. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because that's the one thing that America has always been good for. Now we good for going and help a motherfucker out when they country in danger. But when we come back here, racism come first.
Shit, Muhammad Ali said it best. I ain't got nothing against them Vietnamese, cause they never called me nigga.
Man,
I ain't gotta worry about them when I go to their country. They never done me nothing. It's you that's trying to kill me.
Then that's the wild shit, bro.
You ever seen his son, Muhammad Ali? He loves white women. He in love with white women. I was just browsing Instagram one day and I found him and he loved him some white women.
I never knew nothing but
that's you know what's crazy, but that's a lot of activists back in the day. That's a lot of their kids.
Yeah.
Love.
Isn't that crazy?
That shit is wild as fuck to me.
And it's like their kids will be the one to be like, oh, it's a free world. My parents fought for a free world to love each other, so why shouldn't I love this person? No, because it's wrong. Because it's wrong, sir. We can't reproduce if you keep marrying these white women, okay? Don't nobody get mad when Asian people marry Asian people and they tell their kids that it's wrong to marry anybody else. But then black folks, we like, hell, we love everybody. Shit. You know, that's crazy.
You gotta keep the blood going. You gotta keep the race strong.
The line, man.
Keep
the flavor.
Keep the flavor. Nobody want no plain ass water.
Man, water don't taste good by itself.
Water don't taste good by itself.
That's real.
Water don't taste good by itself.
Now,
man.
Malcolm X's daughter, she's still.
Didn't one of his daughters get arrested for stealing dogs?
There we go.
I didn't.
His daughter and granddaughter was arrested for something, bro, on some.
Stealing dogs.
Stealing dogs.
They got caught hitting the lip,
Like recently.
This is a while back. I don't even know what that's. I just remember that. I think I remember seeing that somewhere. I know, because his grandson killed his wife though, didn't it?
His grandson
burned the house. It was an accident. I think it was an accident. He burnt the house down by accident. I think she died. That's how she died. I'm not sure, but something happened like that. But it was an accident. I don't think he meant to burn the house down.
Right.
But he got killed though. I think he got killed in Mexico. His grandson got killed in Mexico. But there'd never be nobody like Malcolm X, bro.
Nah.
He was on a.
Nah, that man had a different mind frame that we can't even fathom now.
I mean, he came from a different time than we can. Bro, that's another thing I think about, bro. That's why I never disrespect elders, bro. Because they went through some shit out. This right here, it's tough. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dismissing this for nothing. It's tough. No, you straight. I'm not dismissing this for nothing. But what they went through, I mean, my grandma telling me, they was walking on the sidewalk one day. And the white man seen him, spit on him. Get the fuck off the sidewalk. And you can't do shit.
You can't do shit.
You can't do shit.
Bro. And it's like we got so comfortable over the years now that we think you supposed to do shit back. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We done got so comfortable. But these white people ain't changed. Ain't shit changed. They just allow us to think that we got some control over what's going on. They allow us to make our hip-hop music, allow us to have podcasts. But in the reality,
but they want a bit of it in there. They want their piece. They want that's a lot of I ain't heard shit from the NAACP.
Nah.
I wish they changed that name.
Them niggas ain't around no more, is it?
No, they around.
They around.
And ain't a lot of it was crazy. I don't think it's a lot of niggas in there.
That's wild. We fucked up when What's crazy is we really fucked up when we thought segregation was fucking us over. That's what we really fucked up. We decided that we wanted to go to school with the white people. Realistically, that's what we fucked up.
That's what because we thought the grass was greener.
We got fucked up thinking that the white man was the epitome of how we supposed to be treated. That's what we really got.
Man, we had our own businesses. We had our own
Tell me something.
Black Wall Street. I mean, I'm not even talking about like Black Wall Street. Even after they burnt that down, even just after that, bro, we had our own businesses. People was really self-sufficient. It was stronger unity.
We don't believe in community anymore.
That's why.
That's the realistic thing of it. We don't believe in camaraderie between our neighbors and the people that we don't. Like, I see you on a day-to-day basis. You my brother. But I don't see him on a daily basis. That's my brother, though. If something happened to that man, I'm gonna be there right there for him. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But you know what I'm saying?
But I was reading Destruction of the Black Civilization about I forgot, it's William Chancellor or Chancellor William. I forgot. But in the first chapter, he was talking about how before it was a European invasion in Africa, it was the Asian invasion of Africa, because a lot of times a lot of people would come to Africa because Africa had everything: ivory, gold, all the minerals and things like that. So it was a trading post. Up in northern Africa, it was a trading post. Somewhere in between that, the motherfuckers thought, like, you know what? Fuck these minerals. We want your black ass. That's how I was. Yeah, well, fuck this gold. I kind of want your black ass. And that's when you get concubines and things like that. And so that's nuts. But in the chapter, he was talking about how that's how you get a lot of tribes and different things like that, because people had to break off because they kept having to run from slave catchers. They kept having to run. And that's where you get two different tongues and languages, because they had to make it over the years, centuries. They had to develop different tongues because they separated farther and farther apart. And then with that, it brought about a unrecognizing of who your brother was or who your people were. So we fighting amongst each other because we already got our walls up. Yeah. So it's just like it was kind of like, you know how dogs get beat on so much, they just real timid and they don't know, like, that's how it was. Like, they broke off apart so far that they had their arms up. True. With even their own people. And I can see that. I see that now. We just
it's complicated.
It's complicated, man. It's complicated, but you know where it come from. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, it's complicated, but I know where it comes from. Like, I know.
I know people used to say once you learn history, you'll have a better chance of not allowing it to repeat itself. But shit happen on a day-to-day basis.
On a day-to-day basis,
you know
bro. On a day-to-day basis,
nothing really changed if we could keep it a buck.
Ain't nothing changed. Side note, I know we was talking about music. We got off music real quick.
We did because this is heavy.
This is heavy. Yeah. But did you hear what Lil Wayne had to say?
About looking at the context as a whole?
Yeah.
I mean,
what did he say?
You can probably explain it better than I can.
Fat Joe asked him, how does he feel about everything going on? Basically, Lil Wayne was saying that we don't need to blame people in the whole. We don't need to blame the police department in the whole. We don't need to blame white people in a whole. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We need to look at it at a broader spectrum and things like that. And fuck, I ain't feeling that shit, bro.
Nah, because
you're the same man that said he gonna beat that pussy up like him and Tia.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So,
but at the same time, that's probably why he feel that way. He can say that shit because he didn't feel like it was a big deal.
But then again, he said something. They asked him about racism a while back. He said some things, like it doesn't affect him. Like, I don't give a damn how much money you get. You still a black man.
You still a black man.
That's why I do commemorate people like Jay-Z and Beyonce, because they do go out here and do what they can. And that's a problem I have with a lot of people. We expect celebrities to save us.
Yeah, but it's also like
are you really surprised?
No, it's like we all looking for somebody to be the leader, though. That's the thing. It's like all these people, like T.I. and Killer Mike, the ones speaking up. And it's like, but then at the same time, when it's time for them to be you the man, we doing whatever the fuck you tell us. Or I don't got all the answers. It's like Martin Luther King didn't run away from that shit. He said, "Fuck it, bring you. I ain't got all the answers, but I can do something."
I don't think we need a leader. I think we just need organization, and collaboration.
Without a leader, though, it's gonna always be uncontrolled. It's gonna be unorganized without a leader.
Well,
The body follows the head. The head don't go where the body don't go where it want to go.
But did you? I know you read this book, Brainwash by Tom Burrell.
not the whole thing, but
It was a chapter in the book where he was talking about black people give up their power too easily.
Yeah.
And so he was saying the whole thing about leadership, from his point, he was saying it derived from the slave master picking his favorite slave to control the rest of them. Like, you gonna be the one that
I'm gonna come talk to you when all of them fuck up. You gonna be the master of the master.
You know what I'm saying? So putting that in context and thinking about things like that. Also in that same chapter, he talked about like the NAACP and things like that, about how these movements were infiltrated by white men on a monetary value, right? And how they would put money in, and basically if I fund your shit, you have to do shit my way.
Yeah.
And we lost the sense of, we gave up our power. I don't want your fucking money.
Nah.
It's not about money.
Nah.
And I think that's where a lot of our problems came in. We came in and was expecting them to save us with their money, but not knowing that they wanted to control our movement. They wanted to control our way of basically expressing our pain.
They controlled our influence from that point on.
What? Yes.
That's a lose-lose situation though, because like even like back in that time was like them even offering to sponsor your movement. Yes, that gives them that power, but the fact that they even show monetary interest, you know, that just starts your whole decline. Because if you decline my money, then it's like, okay, do like the Black Panthers, do like they did with the Black Panthers, to start sending in you know, people to infiltrate. You know, dude who gave them all their guns, all their weapons, the Chinese dude, informant. One of the dudes who would be riding around with Huey and Bobby, informant. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna start picking you apart one by one. Your buildings, your offices, we gonna blow them bitches up. You know what I'm saying?
And they talking about, boy, I tell you, ain't that some shit, boy? Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. Huey, how Huey started getting strung out on cocaine and shit.
And even the kicker, then we're gonna take your how you did your community. We're gonna take your how you fed the kids on morning programs and things like that, and we're gonna turn it into WIC. Think that's some shit, bro? You take my fucking idea. First off, you ruined my organization for the people that I love. You ruined my organization because I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want you nowhere near this shit. This our shit. We don't want you nowhere near it. And then you kill my shit. You kill my shit from the inside slowly. But surely you kill my shit from the inside, and you take my fucking idea and turn it into a government program called fucking WIC. That is some bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
That is some bullshit. You take my ideas of how we had communities and helped people and gave food to people who needed it and you know, made sure kids were straight, had after school programs and stuff like that. You come over here and infiltrate my fucking shit and kill me.
Uncle man,
On
look.
top of all of that.
On top of all that.
It didn't kill me.
And then turn around and make me a national fucking holiday.
Man, the hand of capitalism and Uncle Sam, like it destroys everything it touches.
It destroys everything. It's people
especially anything that got a black essence to it, because the shit, it like y'all say, it was just never made for us. It was never. See,
it was cool. It was cool with MLK because I know a lot of times they funded a lot of them movements. They was cool with him just doing that. But we also gonna throw a little sauce in there. Let's get the police out here to fuck with y'all. We already know they don't give a fuck about y'all. Let's throw a little sauce in there. But when MLK started talking about, you know what, I think we need to do some get some money on our own.
That's when he became a problem.
And that's when he became. It was cool when I was just marching down in Montgomery and I was talking about Jesus and I was talking about
doing the right thing.
Doing the right. And then I started realizing, we need some money in these communities.
Okay.
We need
That's crazy because right now we have the most cake out of everybody in this nation. Our culture makes more money, like double the second most culture in the United States. So we got the money. It's there.
They actually look at us for what it started too. They actually look at us from where things are going to.
It's there. Yeah. We got to decide to actually do something. We got to actually decide to come together and say, what's our common goal? what are we trying to achieve here, and how are we going to execute said things? How are we going to get to this goal? And once we achieve that goal, how do we maintain?
Man, I suggest y'all, again, I'm going to shout him out again because it's a guy I actually look up to, Raspberry Rawls. He has these things called a Learn Up class. He teaches different topics on, I think, every Sunday. But y'all should follow him on Instagram, and yeah, it's going to be hard to follow him on Instagram because they censor his page like a motherfucker.
Really?
They censor the fuck out his page, so I had to send it to you personally. But he does a class called the Learn Up class.
Yeah.
I think this class is about the voting rights. This Sunday is about the voting rights. Last Sunday he was talking about education, how education was started within American system. But his Learn Up class, bro, I think y'all should. I suggest that y'all. You know who I'm talking about, though. Yeah. I suggest y'all look up his Learn Up class, bro. It's like they like $20. He does a Zoom.
Yeah.
And he dropped knowledge, bro. Not even that, bro. It's like, I know a lot of times people take stuff and just run with it, see it on social media, and run. Oh, no. He encourages you to do your own research. It's important.
Trust but verify.
Hey,
Dear Grace as well.
Hell yeah, dead grace as well. Fuck yeah. When I talk about somebody who said fuck the system, I get it on my own. I don't even think he used banks.
I don't think so. Well, I don't know. But just since you mentioned that, I want to make this point while we still on this episode. Like, as I mentioned before, bro, I don't know shit about what to do next. Strategize and none of that shit. But on a basic level, I understand that there is power in the dollar. So, you know what I'm saying? Buy black. If you can help it in whatever, you know what I'm saying, aspect of your life, buy black. And if you a black entrepreneur, reinvest that money back into your community, however, wherever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, start there. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, this has been the 95 Hours Podcast. I know we probably usually have a guest, but we had to go in and talk about what's going on. Yeah. Man, and we're going to be back again with it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, follow us on Instagram. Follow me. I am Drew, XCV. Follow the 95ers at the 95ers, XCV ERS. Give them y'all socials. Let them know where to follow y'all at.
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BRINT_S. Facebook, Brent Story, BRINT_STORY. My personal Brentston Story, BRINSTONSTORY. All that good shit.
Follow me on Twitter at BLongMoney. Follow me on Instagram at K_Boogie10. There it is.
I'm sorry. I had to say this. Every time I hear your name, Belong Dick. Hey, look. Hey, man, it's a 95 Hours Podcast. So 101. Let's get it.